Have you ever had that moment where you no longer felt like you were alone? Secret Little Haven is a game about that. Secret Little Haven is a visual novel about Alex Cole, a young trans girl in the 90s who hasn't realized she's trans yet. While the game is a visual novel, it's far from the anime dating sims that the genre is known for. Secret Little Haven is played entirely through a fictional operating system called Sanctuary OS. Most of this consists of chatting with online friends through a messaging app, but there's a lot of other things you can do in this OS, with even some well-hidden Easter eggs to find. The game imitates the experience of chatting online perfectly. Most of the time, there are several conversations going on at once, and it takes these characters some time to respond, giving the illusion that they are thinking about their response, or doing something else in the meantime. Alex knows these people from a fan forum about her favorite magical girls show. All these characters have dealt with parent and/or gender issues in some way or another, which allows Alex to think about her own troubles when it comes to those issues. These parts of the game are interrupted by sections where Alex is spoken to by her father, John. These parts are tense and use mute colors, in contrast to the relaxed, colorful atmosphere that the rest of the game has. I won't spoil anything, but I'll say that the game's warnings about parental conflict and gaslighting shouldn't be taken lightly. At this point of the video, I should mention that I myself am trans and also really into magical girl shows. My current phone wallpaper is Sailor Moon. If you know me personally and didn't know I'm trans, consider this my coming out video. I'm Gwen, and I go by she, her, or they, them pronouns. I didn't grow up in the 90s, but the story still hits home on a lot of fronts for me. Pretty much every character has elements to them that I recognize in myself, and whenever that isn't the case, I relate to the way that Alex interacts with them. For example, Andy's toxic masculinity reminds me of pretty much all the friends I had in high school. The fact that the game is played through Sanctuary OS really helps to immerse me in the story. It really feels like you're a 90s kid sitting behind an old desktop PC. This makes the story much more personal and emotionally gripping. The main theme of the game is how important it is to have people who understand you and who will support you no matter what. I really appreciate that message, even if the way it delivers on that during the climax of the game felt a little out of place for me. Another gripe I had is that there are only a couple chances to save, and there is often a long gap between save points. I recommend this game to trans people and to people who grew up in the 90s. This game will probably be very relatable and nostalgic for you. Or maybe you want to know more about the way trans people experience life. I also recommend it to people who are into the aesthetics of vaporwave or magical girl shows like Sailor Moon. If more than one of those things apply to you, this game was pretty much made for you. Even if none of those apply. But playing around in an in-game operating system sounds interesting, you should try it out. If that sounds boring, however, I don't think playing it for yourself will change your mind. Thank you for watching. I will be doing more of these short reviews, so I hope to see you around. Whether there will be videos like this one remains to be seen. Bye!